Well, hello there, LifeWave. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. My name is Geraldo Dorelli, and I'm a member of the North American sales team. And it's a pleasure today to be hosting this webinar. I want to just, as we're getting started, I see a lot of people jumping in here into the group. I'd love to see where you're connecting in from. I see people coming in from all over the world. And for us, it's such a pleasure to be able to be hosting this special webinar today. This is actually week 3 of a 4-week series that we're doing for our new LifeWave Now app. If you recall, just a few weeks ago in Anaheim, California, we were able to announce this exciting new technology that we've introduced here at LifeWave to be able to continue supporting our brand partners and having tools handy as you're building your LifeWave business. And so I just want to take a moment here and give a few shout outs. I see people jumping in. I'm seeing from Minnesota, Canada, from Winnipeg, Canada. I'm seeing from Portugal. I'm seeing from Hungary. Who else am I seeing on here? I'm seeing from Mallorca, Spain. I've got Switzerland, London, Texas, South Africa, all the way from Cape Town. Welcome, welcome, everyone. We're so excited to have you all joining us today as we're getting started. Today, I do have a very special guest to introduce you all to today because as we know with this new technology, there's someone who's been very special in helping us and being instrumental in bringing the vision of this app here to LifeWave. And we have an opportunity to hear directly from the VP of Marketing at NowSite. And so we've got Cheryl Coco with us, who's actually been playing such a key role in shaping this app and being able to support and empower our field and really take us further into how this Now app is going to help you elevate your LifeWave business. And so with that said, this is a great opportunity to have your notes handy. I've got my notepad here. I've got my pen handy. Make sure you've got the same because you're going to learn quite a bit. And these are going to be really great things that you're going to be able to apply immediately as you're diving into this Now app here at LifeWave. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to Cheryl Coco to help us enlighten us with this amazing app.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here and have the opportunity to share with you all. You could always tell when I'm excited because it goes right to my face, right? I can't hide anything. I'm like super red. I'm like, let's go, ready to rock. So if you're excited, drop me a yes here in the chat. I love that we got to see who everybody was and where they're from, but go ahead and drop me a yes here in the chat. Coach Donna's giving me the yes. Sarah, Christy, hi. Angelica, hello. Robin, hello. Cheryl, love it. Yes, awesome. It's so great to see you all here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen today and what you can expect, okay? All right, let's do it. So when we first get started, right, it is absolutely mandatory for you to have a great time and have some fun. So that's important. But also what I want to share with you a bit today is, hey, we're going to go through a little slow on how you get started and how you get signed up, right? I'm going to take you on that bit of a tour. I'm going to share with you inside of the app on desktop a bit. And then I'm going to share with you how to post, and hopefully we can all follow along. I also am really great at looking in the chat, okay? So if you're putting stuff in the chat here, love it. You can ask your questions here as well, and I'll do my best to answer those questions, okay? Okay, love it. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. And here you can see my screen. I'm just going to tell you a bit about who we are and what we do. We're the easiest, most powerful sales system for LifeWave brand partners. Give yourself a little pat on the back. You made a great decision with being a part of LifeWave, but we're kind of coming in here, a little bit of technology happening, and I want you to know that this is absolutely for you, even if you don't like technology, right? Even if you're like, oh no, I'm not a great big nerd like Cheryl, that's okay. It's fine. We're going to take you through it. You're going to be great at this, even if you don't like technology. And so, like Geraldo was saying, it's called LifeWave Now, and it's powered by Now Site, and it's designed perfectly for LifeWave brand partners to help you build your business. Okay. Leanne, Kevin, what great question. I'll make sure I answer that here too. Okay. So if you haven't already gotten the LifeWave Now app, here's what you can do. You can get started for 30 days free. You can do that by going to lifewavenow.com. If you have your cell phone with you, you can scan the QR code that's on the screen that's huge right now, or take a picture of it. And I'll tell you what that sign up process looks like. Okay. So here, when you get signed up and you go to the QR code or lifewavenow.com, you'll be taken to a page that looks a bit like this. And then you can choose your plan. So there's two different ones here. I'll tell you really quick, kind of the difference between the two is you're going to see a bunch of great stuff today on creating social media content, all of the like business launch and light success system. And then the next plan also includes unlimited websites. So little difference between the two. When you get started, we're going to go through a little bit quickly here because we've been through this part before. You're going to put in your LifeWave back office username and password so that you can get started. It's going to ask you some info here on, your country, your language, things like that. And then once you click to sign up, this is the part that I think is really important, okay? It's you're going to train the AI to get to know you. So every single account is unique. So this one just talks about, it asks you your name, your hobbies, your occupation, things like that. And the reason it asks you those questions is, like I said, is because every account is unique. For example, right? You wouldn't want to come into my account and start posting. It would be all about my children and AI tech, and it would be super nerdy, right? Your account is programmed to sound like you. So take a few minutes, right? It takes less than 2 minutes. Answer the questions. You can add, edit, or change this anytime that you like. In fact, I'll show you where you can do that inside of your account, okay? So real quick, answer the questions. You can even inside of here share your writing style, okay? So little fun in here. I think I'm funny, so I always crank up the humor for me. Funny. There's emojis in here, your writing style, your length, your dramatic capitalization and punctuation, and your tone. All right. So you get to share a bit of your writing style, and that's so that content created sounds and looks like your content. All right. Cool. Once you answer these questions, you'll be taken straight into the app. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing because we're going to do it all live together and kind of go through everything. But that was a bit of the sign up process. And I just want to take a second. I told you I look inside of the chat, and I'll be happy to answer whatever I can. So someone's asking if will we have the app in the German language? Let me share with you how you can edit the answers that you started with and also the language. Okay. So I'm gonna go inside of my account live. So this is inside of my account here, and right over here in the little briefcase section, that's what I call it. There is a section that says train my AI, When you click on that section, you can add, edit, or change any of the information that you were given, right? When you kind of got started or signed up. You can even add some info about your family and what you like to share, and even change a bit of that writing style anytime that you'd like, so that it sounds more and more like you. Okay, that was one of the questions here. If you kind of go back home, inside of here under account info, so bottom left inside of account info, you can see the language and you can change to any one of the languages inside of here to change the app language itself. That was a question that was asked. Okay, real quick, I'm going to go for a tour and then we're all going to become pros at posting. Right here inside of here, this is the business launch. So right under here, it says new brand partners start here, set the right foundation for your LifeWave business. And I'm going to share something with you quickly when you click in here. There is a business launch in all different languages that you can do. Okay? It's in all different languages. What I want you to see here is I'm going to kind of take a view. Even if you've been with LifeWave for a while, do you think it would help you to kind of go back through and do the business launch? Put something here in the chat, right? Would it help you to kind of go back through and find your why and reset your goals and understand more about this compensation plan? Brenda put yes. Carrie, yes. There's Coach Donna. Awesome. Definitely. Yes, of course. It's always a good idea. This is my reminder to you today, okay? If you've kind of come in here, you weren't sure where to go or what to do, or maybe it's your first day, even if you've been a member of LifeWave for a long time now, even if you've been a brand partner for a long time now, do yourself a favor and go through this business launch. I get to see this from all different people, and I watch it reignite their business. I watch them find and fall right back in love with their business all over again. If you have people inside of your organization, other brand partners that you know, I always tell them, hey, phone a friend and tell them to do it too. We love to, adapt our why. We love to set new goals, right? And these are really important to building your business and finding and reigniting that passion for your business. So once again, I'm going to come back here. It's right here under the business launch. Okay. You're going to click on it and you'll be taken right inside of this section. You can choose your language. I'm just going to let you see what's happening in here, right? This is that business launch. And you actually have an avatar who can walk you through each one of the steps here.
Welcome to the LifeWave family. We're beyond excited to have you on board as a brand partner. You've just stepped into a world of innovation, wellness, and opportunity.
So he'll go on and take you through every single step. So this is the welcome to LifeWave. And this is knowing your why. How many of you have discovered your why? Here, put it here in the chat. Would love to see it. Thanks, Corinne says, very good onboarding system. They do also get a free 30-day trial for sure. Yeah. Discovering your why and understanding your why is super important. Brenda, thanks so much for sharing. Leanne and Kevin, awesome, right? Make time to discover why you're here, okay? Can you shift the language and onboarding too? Let's try it, okay? I'm gonna try this one here. This is Spanish. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm saying or what I'm talking about in Spanish, but here we go.
Antes de sumergirte en el comor de tu empresa LifeWave, descubramos por qué estás aquí.
I'm sure he's saying something amazing, like, welcome to LifeWave. We're so glad that you're here. I don't know. I wish I spoke more than one language. I don't. Sorry. But you can find it in your language and in your region. It's all there for you. What did you do again to get Spanish, Joe? Well, when I came inside of the business launch section, right here, you can see all the different languages. Okay? Great question, Joe. I'm glad you're with me. And then this one is Spanish here. So I click to view it. Roger, you're awesome. And this is Spanish, right? So the avatar speaks all different languages, and he'll walk you through in the language of your choice. I was kind of embarrassed because I didn't know what the avatar was saying. But yes, he'll walk you through, and hopefully that helps, Joe. I gotcha. Rodger says, I love that I speak a few different languages. I love that too. I wish I could say the same. Okay, so you're going to go through these things, right? Give me a me if you are committed to going through this onboarding. Even if you've been here for a while, give me a me. Brenda, Coach Donna, Joy, Penny. Oh no, it went too fast. Rodger, Bonnie, Denise, awesome. Linda, Claire, Maggie, Glenn. Corinne is halfway through. I'm so proud of you, Corinne. Here we go. Leanne and Kevin went through it. Awesome. I see done, very helpful. Awesome. Love to get that feedback. That's great. Just started. Me. Perfect. Look, I can't wait to hear everybody's success story. If you have something, if you went through it and you loved it, put it here in the chat. I didn't know people were just, right? You guys were ahead of me. You were doing it. You're like, Cheryl, I don't need you. I got it. I'm just teasing, but it's awesome. Way to go. I'm so super proud. You guys are the best. There's so much to learn. There really is. And this is kind of just the part, just the start, right? I'm going to go back to English just so I could read it. Sorry, Joe. Sorry to all of my Spanish speakers, right? You can kind of see here different languages. I think this one's German. Okay. Oh, Rodger says I'm halfway through it too. So I know what people get with the training. It's so cool. I really love the way that LifeWave has helped set this up for you. Even in setting your goals, top ways to earn, like inside of here, I don't know if you know this, but inside of here, you can click here for a partner quick start guide. There's a PDF. There's videos in here. Every time you can go to the next step, some of these have different resources that you can access as well as you go through the onboarding, which is really, really nice. Yeah. Okay. So super fun. That was the very first thing in business launch. Now, we're all committed. We're going through the business launch. We're going to redo the onboarding. We're going to fall all the way back in love with our business. We're going to reignite ourselves. We're feeling so super good. We're telling our teams to do so. And the next step is this light success system. Let me tell you all about this and how we've set this up. Very similar. If I click on this here, right, you can see it. There's English. Joe, there's Spanish. No, there's Spanish. There's German. There's French. There's all different languages in here. Okay. For the light success system, which is really cool. All right. I'll take you guys through it. And then it stands for stands for list your people, invite, give them value, help them enroll, and track your success. So if you kind of come inside of here, okay, there's a list builder worksheet that you have access to. Really cool. Great idea to kind of come through this daily and make sure that you're following this success system. Very cool. I'm going to kind of go through and play a bit.
You're ready to share the great news about LifeWave, but you need people to do that. So it makes sense that the first step in your success system is building your list of people to contact.
Really great, right? It talks all about how you can build your list, and how to do it. So he kind of walks you through it step by step. There's some resources here that you can click to download. It even talks about inviting to connect and the best practices here. So each one of these steps walk you through. I think somebody was talking about German. Let me show you. This is the German one. See what he says.
Sei bereit, großartige Neuigkeiten über LifeWave zu teilen, aber du brauchst Menschen, die das tun.
I don't know what he said. I'm sorry. I don't know what he said. But, right, he'll go through it in different languages for you so that you can take those steps to building your business and have access to all of those resources. Thanks. Edgar said, I know what he said. There's a few of you that know what he said, right? So we keep this up to date. Very cool, where you can help people enroll as well, right? How you can highlight and share the benefits of being a brand partner, and even how to track your success. So it's all in here in the Light Success System. If you think that this will help you build your LifeWave business, not just the onboarding, but the Light Success System, drop me a yes or your favorite emoji here in the chat. Trina says yes. It's very cool, right? Super simple. Even the newest person can go through here. Brenda gave me a great big yell of a yes. Awesome. I got a 100. Love that emoji. Sandra, big hearts to you too. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're super nice, Robin. I can't even read it out loud. I'll be like so red. Very nice. Thank you. Penny, Joe, Nadia. Awesome. Okay. This is it, right? We want to get everybody started, and we want to make this so simple. So they come on in. You want to encourage yourself or your new person. Hey, even if you've been a part of LifeWave for a while, right? Go through that business launch, reignite, relaunch your business, fall back in love with it, learn about what's new, what's changing, and what's happening. The next step, right? Kind of follow the system here. Business launch, Light Success System. Learn what's how you can help build your business. Maybe you haven't written your list in a while, right? Maybe you don't know where to start. This can help you. And when you follow it, people do what you do, not just what you say. So be a good example to your team members and your brand partners that you know, and you can share with them how simple this is to go through. Okay. Once you kind of have those down, right? There is this LifeWave Now training. I'm going to click on it. We always add to this, but there's everything from how to download the app to doing different styles of different posts. Inside of here, we're going to go through a few of the different ways that you can post today, but these are kind of like these short bite-sized style videos that you can check out. So they're like 2 minutes long, or like under 3 minutes each one, right? There's nobody talking. You can just kind of pause and go through each one of the steps, and make it really easy. I like this because it's kind of go at your own pace, and you can follow along and follow those steps. Okay. So take your time, maybe take some time and go through that, go through the business launch, go through the Light Success System. We'll get into shareable content here in a minute, but I want to share with you a bit about posting and posting about your business. Okay. I want to empower you to do these things. Awesome. Great job, Brenda. Thank you. Okay. I never like to move on until we get like a commitment from everybody, okay? And this is the one I'm going to ask for over and over again. We're going to learn how to post and do a ton of stuff, but this is easy, even if you don't like technology. So do you feel like you can go through that business launch and Light Success System? Are you committed? Yes, here in the chat. I want to see a ton of yeses. How many people are on here live? Yes, here in the chat. I'm going to come back here next week. I'm going to ask everybody, did you do it? And what I want to see is a bunch of people who have gone through that business launch, who feel like it's their first day in LifeWave, who are excited, who can tell me all about their why, right? I'm doing this because I want to hear about your why. I want to know the success stories from using the Light Success System. So this is awesome. I love the commitment that we have here in the chat to doing this and going through it. Help your newest people and help your other brand partners do this too. Batrine, Peter, Angelica, congratulations. Sue, congratulations. Barb, you're awesome. Han, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Penny, Joe, Brenda, Corinne, Rodger, Melinda, Thomas, Kristen, Freeman, so many different names. I'm going to try to share and say. Sonia, congrats. Sandra, Didi, you're awesome. Okay. Yes, Nadia, yes. Okay. This is what I want to see. You guys are awesome. We want to make a commitment to building our business and being the best brand partners that we can be and be so proud about being a part of LifeWave. All right. So next thing I want to share with you, right, is we can take this as simple or as easy as we want to. We're going to go through that business launch. We're committed to do the Light Success System. You can watch a couple of these training videos, but let me share with you how we can help spread the word. We're not going to go through everything right today, but let me share with you how we can help spread the word about LifeWave. There's a section here. Last week we went through growing my social presence. Okay, today I want to click on the step 2, which is generating leads. The difference here between the two is personal posts and business posts. We talked last week about that personal post, how important it was for people to get to know you, like you, trust you, why they want to hear about the ham sandwich that you ate, or the kids' graduation that you went to, or why you like knitting and sewing, right? But also, when it's time, they also want to hear about what you love and your passion for the business. One of the things that I like to share here is how easy it is to share about your business, even if it's your first day. So let me put this into your mind really quickly. When it's your first day, are you really confident knowing everything about the products? Everybody shake your head. No, not really confident. A little tentative. I don't know what to post. Coach Don is with me, right? I'm a little like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe X39 maybe. But I do know I love it and I do know I want to share. Here's the thing. This is always about empowering you. Always. So that's why we talk about doing that business launch again and the Light Success System. We want to empower you. We want to empower everyone to be very confident about posting about their business. We talked last week, remember, about posting about ourselves, but what about their business? If you see right here, there's a drop down, and the drop down contains different products that you can post about. So this one might take a little bit more. So we're going to get close to the screen, follow along here, okay? So there's all different products that we can post about. I'm just going to kind of go slow here. And if you're in a different region, you'll see products that are available in your specific region. Okay? You can choose a product that you like, and you can choose to just hit surprise me. And that'll help, right? That'll create a great post for you. You can also choose to add an image. So Don't lose me here. We're going to go through it slow. Don't worry. We'll send out a recording. You'll be able to access it. It'll be good. Okay. So remember, if you click to quick post, there's a button here that says select, and I'm going to try to go a little bit slow. Okay. If you're advanced, give me a little grace here. So right here in team images, we're going to use this drop down. There's a section that says team images. We have some images in here for you. We've gotten some feedback before. Want different age range of people inside of these images. I heard you. We're working on it. We got you. But you can choose from one of these images, and these are pre-approved, right? So you're good to go. I'm going to choose this one, okay, and hit select. So it says technology meets wellness right at your fingertips. I'm going to click to add. What I'm going to do here is click to create a post. It shouldn't be clear. Let me help you out. All right. And you'll get a post specific to the image and for X39. Okay. So what's fun here is like it talks a bit about X39, discover how this little patch supports improved strength, paving the way for vibrant health at your fingertips. But here's what stands out for me, okay? And I want you to see it here and why this is so special, okay? It says, now, if I can only master skating like Bella. It makes it so that each one of these doesn't feel so salesy, right? You're sharing info. It's people are more likely to raise their hand, and it fits a bit of that personal in here. Remember at the beginning when I said every single person's comment or every single person's account sounds like them. And the more you use it, it starts to sound even more like you and it writes like you. This is a perfect example of that. You're watching it live. Like I don't have like a PowerPoint or something up. Like this is happening right in front of you. What's really cool is this line here is, now if I could only master skating like Bella. Okay. So here, right, is if you kind of come back, remember my daughter Bella, she likes ice hockey. And it's super cool that it adds that in there. And it has a ton of emojis. If you know me, I like to write in emojis. Okay. So let it, it just says technology meets wellness right at your fingertips because you're placing the patch, right? So very cool, super simple. Let's talk about how you can post it here from desktop. We have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Do me a favor in the chat. Where do you post most? Is it Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn? Yeah, it's possible, Magic. I'll share with you. Okay. It's like everybody just answered all at once. Facebook. Okay, Facebook. There was one vote for LinkedIn, Sue. I'm sorry, but most of the people were like, Facebook, Cheryl. Okay, that's cool. Whenever I put them, yeah, okay. We'll show you more of those things too. So up at the top here, see how it says Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, right? You're going to change to the platform that you want to post to. If I want to change something, like I want to take out this X39 or I want to change something, I just go there and change it. What's really cool is it learns kind of what you like. So change it before you post, right? Discover how this little patch improved, paving the way for right at your fingertips, right? Who knew wellness could be so simple yet transformative? Now, if only I can master skating like Bella. Let's say I can add ha 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 or laugh out loud or whatever it is that I want to do. Okay. But you could always add, edit, or change. Of course you can. There's so many different places that you can post. All right. But I wanted to show how you can add, edit, or change things. All right. We're going to get way more into like posting. I wanted to empower you. I want to show you different ways. Okay, we'll continue to go through this slowly together with each other. And maybe we'll spend more time next week on the actual, like, posting, crafting the post, where we post at. I want to make sure that we're all committed to going through that business launch and success system today. Okay. What we do, it's just a representation, Sebastian. What we're going to do now is click post. Let me show you. Okay. Can you explain the hashtags briefly? How to respond if they respond? There are hashtags that make it your post so searchable. You can change these hashtags. You don't even really need them on Facebook. You can change them to whatever you want. Like I use a hashtag a lot for myself. And the hashtag I use a lot for myself is cup of cocoa. I don't know. It's silly. It's funny. You get it. My last name's Coco. So you can add whatever it is that you want here. I'm going to click to post so we can go through these steps to post together. I'm going to click post. Oh, it says post to Facebook. So it'll actually, any platform that you choose to post on, it'll lay out these steps for you. It'll tell you exactly where to go. Screenshot this, take a picture, take your time when you go through it, right? It talks about going to Facebook, pasting the text and adding the image. We're going to do it live, but hey, if you're not so tech savvy, that's fine too. We have every bit of directions that you can think of in here. Just go through it. I'm going to click to post. It'll open up Facebook here. And you're going to click on that, what's on your mind. So I don't have to attach a specific account wherever I open it up to, right? I'm just going to paste the text of the post. Okay. And you could essentially, like Marcella, you could paste it wherever you want, right? If you wanted to paste it on TikTok, if you want to paste it on Instagram or Telegram, wherever, right? It just will open up that platform and you could do it where you like. The next thing I'm going to do is add my photo. That goes right into my downloads folder, right? I'm going to add my photo. See it here? Really simple. What did I do to click paste? On my keyboard, I think it's Command B. You can also right click to paste. I don't know how to paste on every computer. I was Google pasting. I don't know, but I just Command V paste. Okay. And then I'm going to click next. Some of you might have just post. I just click post. Just click post. Okay. I'm going to say not now. Post. And now we have the post there. Thanks, Linda. All right. It was Command V for me. I'm on a Mac. All right. So that's how simple it is to create a post. Like I said, we'll make sure that we have these recordings so that you can go super slow. You don't have to copy it. It copies automatically to your clipboard. Ready? Watch. When I click the post, it says your text is now copied to your clipboard and your image has been downloaded. Go to Facebook and create a new post, paste the text, add the image. So it tells you, right? You don't have to, it goes through every one of the steps. That's why I really am like, you should read this part right here. Of course you can. In a more advanced world, Alicia, you can, okay? We'll go through a ton of that stuff. There's so much that we can learn together. But this is what the pop-up really tells you, like the one that we never want to read, but it really, it really does tell you the step-by-step on how exactly to do it. Okay? All right. This is really good. Super fun. Okay? So, my whole, like, you know, the whole thing with everybody here is we have time that we can do this together in. I wanted to make sure that we're focused on how do we sign up and create our account? How do we make sure the account sounds like us? Every single account is unique. We can go through that business launch. We're committed to going through the light success system. We talked about growing our social presence last time, and today, generating leads. Okay. I'm just going to go back to this growing my social presence just for a second so someone can see. Here, when you click on it, you could always click surprise me, and it'll create a really great post for you in your voice that has nothing to do with business. And it just will help you out. One of my dreams is traveling the world. So it says, I dream of traveling the world and building new connections, empowering thousands to kickstart their home-based business. It talks about what I love, like what I love. Okay. So it's really cool. Coach Donna said she posted. How many of you have created a post? Coach Donna's starting a trend. I want to be like Coach Donna. Have you posted here? Drop me a posted or a yes or something. Oh my. You guys are so fast. Hold on. Coach Donna. Yahoo! Posted. Way to go. I want to be just like you. Trine says yes. Me, Corinne. Penny. Barb gave me like 3 capital yeses. A few times, Lisa. Mine, I hope, I don't know. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Yes, been posting since day one, several times. See, it's easy. Even if you don't like technology, I love it. Facebook. Now you believe you can, Brenda. I'm so proud. Kristen, yes. It is possible, Kasaya. Yeah. Awesome. You guys are so good at this. That's awesome, Brenda. I'm so super proud. All right. Okay. So I want to celebrate today. You all do a fantastic job. Thank you for sharing. We're going to go through this. Look, before I hand it back over, tell me something that you love about LifeWave Now, the app. What did you do? Were you able to post and you loved it? Did you go through the business launch system and you loved it, the light success system and you loved it? Tell me something that you love about LifeWave Now so I can give you a shout out here. Put it here right in the chat. Oh, Brenda says, it's making me think more about posting. That's great. Awesome. Congrats. Joe said, it's all inclusive. Oh, Joy says, I created a carousel to post on LinkedIn. Kristen says, love that the app creates surprise posts. Me too. Like, I don't want to think about what to post every single day. So I love that part too. I'm with you. Brenda says, I love that I don't have to think of everything. Right? Like, just take something off of my plate that I know I'm supposed to do, but I don't want to think about that. Thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. I really do. It's so easy to post. Francois says, the integrity of the company. Brenda goes, I'm not so tech, and it's simple. Awesome. It's easier to post more because it takes less time, right? It's giving me ideas to post. Knowledge about leads from social profiles, that's a good one. That's an advanced one. You're like super advanced. That the relaunch is in different languages. I love that too. Helping me post daily. I've been posting daily and find it easy to post. It makes it easier for us to post, follow the rules for sharing LifeWave. Carrie, I'm with you. The business launch and its ability to duplicate good onboarding actions. You rock. Way to go. Looking forward to seeing the replay. Awesome. I can play and have fun with my audience. It's been really helpful. Love the screenshots for my new leads. Barbara's an advanced person too. Awesome. It went too fast. Success is practicing multiple posting. Yep. I pasted a client question or a comment in the AI. Ooh, Brenda. That's a good one. We'll talk more about that, Brenda, the website soon, maybe next time. and target groups. There's some advanced questions inside of here that are really great. Awesome. Look, I just want to share with you all, you're doing a fantastic job. You show up every day, maybe you're watching the replay, and you should get a pat on the back for that. You're awesome. You're building your business. If you made a commitment to go through that business launch, I can't wait to hear about it. If you made a commitment to go through the life success system, I can't wait to hear about it. And look, if you're posting, get out there and share more about who you are and post about your business. There are people that are waiting to hear from you and are looking for LifeWave right now. Thank you so much for giving me the time to be here. You're so great. This is the most awesome crowd ever. I love it. Thank you so much. Geraldo, I'm going to hand it back on over to you. But they're so great, aren't they? They're like the best.
They're awesome. They're very engaging. And thank you so much, Cheryl, for taking the time and your energy was fantastic. I think that plays a big part of it as well. And for me being a millennial, or I'm a millennial, I say, I think I'm pretty techie, and I just love the simplicity of this, where it gives everyone an opportunity. They dive in, these helpful tips and understanding how the LifeWave Now app works. I think it's going to be a fantastic here as we go into the future weeks and months. We're going to see the impact of how this app is benefiting our brand partners. And so with that said, thank you again, Cheryl, for taking the time to be with us. Thank you to everyone for joining us. We're actually going to be doing the replay of this webinar at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the US. For those of you that maybe are in other countries, you can coordinate to see what time zone that is for you. But we will be doing the replay later this evening, and we will have a recording up here in the coming days that will be available under the back office under resources. So for those of you that are brand partners that want to rewatch this again or share it with your team and have them take a look at it, the replay tonight, or it'll be in the back office here in the coming days under resources. So with that said, thank you, Cheryl, once again. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this special webinar. And we will do it once again next week for week 4. Have a great day, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Take care, everyone.